We're getting a Slave Princess Leia minifigure in 2024. We also have official pictures of the new Saw Gerrera and a full list of every minifigure coming in the Jabba the Hutt Sail Barge set, and so much more on this episode of the Republic Stud Show. First up, hello everyone, it is I, Republic Studs. We have a bunch of news to get into this video, like leaked brick heads. We have a bunch of information on all of that, as well as a bunch of other cool things I really want to get into, starting with Jabba's Sail Barge, and on top of that, we also have a little thing on Commander Cody, which is really cool, a little update on that. But I want to start with Jabba's Sail Barge. So we have some big news. It is going to be 3,250 pieces at around 550 pounds. That's what's saying here, so that might translate to around 600 United States dollars. It's going to be around that price range, coming out October 1st, which is earlier than these types of sets. These types of sets usually come out around Black Friday, so that's really interesting. Now here are the minifigures, and oh boy, is it exciting. We are getting Jabba the Hutt, our first in over 10 years, which is a very big deal. We're also getting Hutt Slayer Leia. This is the Princess Leia that is the slave variant. Obviously, this has been a highly contested one. There's been lots and lots of debate of if LEGO should be making one or not. Looks like they finally are, behind a very expensive paywall. Very exciting for a lot of fans out there who are very concerned that that was a LEGO minifigure. Also, Max Rebo is returning for the first time in over 10 years. Very exciting minifigure selection. I'm curious to see what they do differently with him. I love Max Rebo, so this is very exciting. We're also getting Salacious B. Crumb again, first time in 10 years. A lot of great characters we're getting. We're getting Bib Fortuna, which we did recently get in the Boba Fett's Palace Throne Room set. And then we're also getting R2-D2, presumably with his drink holder, and C-3PO. And most surprisingly, we're getting Gamorreans and Klaatu. He's not a particularly interesting guy, but we should be getting him as well as one more alien that is completely unspecified. I honestly have fingers crossed for Cy Snoodles, but I digress. I don't think we're going to be getting Cy Snoodles. Now to remind you, this is going to be going alongside the Desert Skiff set we're getting this year, which is going to come with all the other characters like Luke, Han Solo, Boba Fett, Lando. That's going to be around a $90 set, and I'm sure it's going to be a tie-in in the same way the AT-AT set is a tie-in for the Snow Trooper Battle Pack. Now, in terms of the most disappointing news we're getting, it is the gift with purchase. These are the free gifts when you buy a brand new LEGO Star Wars set, and this one is ridiculous and extremely disappointing. Here's why. It's because it's one we've already got before. It is 40740, the Luke Skywalker lightsaber. Now, you may be wondering, didn't we get that? Technically, yes, this one's going to be 145 pieces, and this one is going to be his green lightsaber hilt, not the blue one, which we have gotten. So this is technically different. Personally, I would have liked to see a new character, but I can't say it doesn't make sense. He does have the green lightsaber in this scene, so I'm not gonna go too hard on it. I think that's a fine gift with purchase. We're already getting a droid carrier one coming this May, which is very nice. And again, this is an October 1st release, which is interesting. Now, what I find more interesting is the Commander Cody brickheads leak that we just got. Now, Commander Cody, obviously much beloved character. We have just one picture of it. This may be one of the nicest brickheads I've ever seen. I'm definitely gonna buy a handful of them just to hold on and sealed, whatever. It looks great. For $10, you're getting a beautiful design for Commander Cody. It will be easily customizable, because other than the torso, it looks like none of it looks particularly exclusive that you can't just swap out in the blue or in the Captain Vaughn colors or whatever. And again, the torso is a minor detail, but you totally do a bunch of stuff with this. It looks very nice. It's the first ever Clone Trooper brickheads we've gotten officially from LEGO. And I do like the little antenna piece that they used for his shoulder. It's a great design. I would change nothing about it. LEGO really nailed it. And in terms of that being an update, it officially confirms my theory that we're getting a new Clone Wars show involving Commander Cody at some point after the Bad Batch. Wait, trust, it'll happen. Wait for them to announce it. Now, in terms of other news we got this week, we have our first look at all the official pictures for the May 1st sets. Very exciting, May 1st, big day for LEGO Star Wars. And we have a lot of new things, mainly Saw Gerrera. Saw Gerrera is the draw figure, in my opinion, the choice figure of this wave. He's all right. There's been a lot of complaints about them not doing him in sand blue, per se. He is in this dark greenish color. I think that's fine. I think he looks like he's wearing dark green in the movie. I have no issues with the way Saw Gerrera looks. I think that they could have done a cool mechanical leg or something more with that, but I think it really gets the point across, and it really completes a lot of the characters that we have been needing from Rogue One. We just need Galen Erso and maybe a couple other more minor characters, but it's very nice we're finally starting to wrap up that collection. There are some other characters that we haven't gotten from the anthology movies because LEGO has really stayed away from doing certain characters. They haven't even done a Episode 9 Emperor Palpatine. So this should be interesting. And in terms of the new LEGO Star Wars news for the extra exclusives for the 25th anniversary, we are going to be getting a R2-KT minifigure. Now, for those who don't know, that's R2-D2, like the one I have here, but in pink. R2-KT was obviously a big thing that happened back in the 2014-2015. A little girl who had been diagnosed with cancer. Her father was in the 501st Legion, and they volunteered to do a lot of great stuff. They got her droid to be in the movie. She has a pink droid. They raised a lot of money for cancer. It's a great thing. You won't see me complaining about it. It's a great minifigure selection. I'm very happy they're doing it. It's a canon character, too, that's appeared in, I think, another show, too. I think she appeared in The Mandalorian. I could be wrong. But that's very exciting. That's going to be going alongside the young Princess Leia and the Cal Kestis minifigure, which we have yet to see. Do we know if this is going to be all of the sets? Truthfully, I don't. From now on, I don't know if the sets coming in the summer are going to be having the 25th anniversary. My guess is going to be no, they are not, just because they haven't said anything about it, and I'll take their word for it. Now, we have a look at some of the other official troopers coming out. We're getting new 501st troopers, which should be great. We're getting Carolyn Beck, which should be great. And we're getting a baby Grogu, which all of you, I'm certain, have. Then we're getting the new Terrible Droidka with the Droidka set build, which we talked about in the last video. We're getting some of Darth Maul's probe droids, which you can actually load into his ship, and it looks pretty good. I'm really liking the ship. The more I look at it, the more I like it. For $70, it looks like a great value, and that's important to me. It's what will get you the most value out of a LEGO set. Then we're also getting Qui-Gon and Anakin. They both look good. Anakin looks to have some sort of new hair mold. Darth Maul's eyes look a little funky. Outside of that, he's fine. And that is most, if not all, of the LEGO Star Wars news for this time. We're going to be tagging some Clone Wars products. If you've been looking to buy clone sets, they help out the channel a ton if you just buy it through this link. Nothing changes. It just supports the channel. I will see you all in the next one. Remember to peace out and stay awesome.